your plans after this?
Jump.
I'll catch you. You can push me now. You can push
You're
people.
like an immovable block.
Yeah, like you could push people off cliffs now without punching them.
Remember on Red Cube how I had like rows of crafting tables?
Yeah.
I had like spires that were made of crafting tables.
Yeah.
I liked Red Cubed.
So everybody on my channel, if you're wondering, the only people watching this are people on my channel. Poet sounds like this because he's currently uploading.
I asked if you wanted me to stop.
So the reason why he sounds like a cyborg, a really badly made cyborg,
I
is
could still stop it.
it's fine. You have to upload. You said.
Yeah, but if we're only going for like what? I don't know how long we're going, but I mean, I could still upload.
How come
later.
pressure plate tables don't make any noises anymore?
They don't?
No. Okay, that time it did.
Yeah, they do.
Well, if you stand on them, they don't. Oh, now it is. It wasn't before. I was jumping on it earlier. Weird. So
It
you
makes
do...
a more enjoyable tick sound, though.
It does. Everything's... This is 1.9. I haven't recorded. I did a live stream on 1.9 on Tuesday.
Right.
So, you ready for Q&A Friday?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. He's so enthused, you guys.
Push me around.
I could push you around. That's the great thing about 1.9. You are a pushable thing.
You push me around as much as enough as it is.
Oh, you so lie. Such a liar. Okay, so the first question...
No.
What?
No.
If you leave your crafting tables like that, Code's going to come take them.
Toad has given up.
Has he really?
I believe he has. Although the other day he ran over here and he stole all my crafting tables, so maybe he didn't.
That doesn't sound like giving up to me.
Yeah, but it's the first time he's done it in like 6 months, so...
Okay. Okay,
whatever. Let
so...
him climb up there and get them down.
The first
They're
question...
his crafting tables anyway, so...
is from Garrow Lady, and she asks, what is your favorite food that you can eat now? Like, I guess this is more for me because I can only eat certain foods. Yeah, solids. Anything
Pablum.
solid.
Pablum. That's what I...
My favorite food to munch on right now is honestly that soy mix, and it's probably because they didn't have it at the store the last time I went, and I really want it. I can't hear you because you're so garbled. We should go caving? Is that what you said? It's so hard to hear you. You're muffled. Maybe I can turn you up a little. Hold on. Try talking.
Hi.
Hi. Now you're just loud or muffled. Okay.
Success.
So my favorite food that I can eat right now is the soy mix, and it's got like a bunch of soy nuts. Some are just regular salted soy nuts. Some are honey roasted, and then some are like very few of them are chocolate coated, which is nice because then I get sweets. And it has cranberries and pumpkin seeds in there too. What's your favorite food that you can eat now?
That I can eat now?
Yeah.
Check out my shield.
Oh, my shield is...
What is it, a Pokeball?
Yeah, I didn't have any of the rainbow flags, so I just used the Pokeball flag. Are you trying to hit my shield?
No.
What's your favorite food?
Mapo tofu.
I understood none of that because you cut out in the middle.
Are you sure you don't want me to?
You might need to because otherwise they're not going to be able to understand anything you're saying.
I'm asking.
Pause it.
What am I doing? Wait, I thought that Okay.
You're so
I will go
roboty.
now.
It's so
I will
bad.
We'll pause the upload.
Okay, okay. I will finish answering this question. So while he's pausing the upload, somebody, Garrow Lady Asshole asked, would you consider you and Poet putting up a donation link so people can donate to help out with the wedding? I think it's mostly she's asking because for some reason she can't donate to PayPal because she has difficulties or something like that. It doesn't work. We do both have Patreons. Poets is way more successful than mine is, but I don't really go off Patreon that much. His is pretty amazing, and he draws little doodles and are amazing. So yeah, you guys can donate to our Patreons. Pretty cool. The second question is from Hunter Nichols. Asked, do you like oatmeal cream pies? And what is your favorite cheese pie? Oatmeal cream pies. What?
Can you hear me?
Oh, you sound so much better.
Right.
Oh
Right.
my goodness, you're amazing.
Mapo tofu is the food I like.
Mapo tofu. I heard
Mapo tofu.
Mapo tofu. I don't know what that is.
It's good.
Oh.
Not eating it right now.
No, but you're eating something.
Yeah, I'm eating Applewood smoked barbecue chip.
I have to turn down Skype now because now you're too loud. Okay. So, do you like oatmeal cream pies? I used to when I was a kid. They're little Debbie things, snack cakes. The oatmeal cream pies.
What's a Debbie thing?
The little Debbie snack cakes.
Huh?
Did you not have those while you were here?
No.
Little Debbie's? Oh my goodness, you've never had Little Debbie's. They make like Swiss cake rolls and like brownies and lots of things. Oatmeal cream pies are one of the things they make.
Oatmeal cream pie. That sounds terrible.
No, they're like the little oatmeal cookies, but they're
Yes.
soft and they have frosting in the middle.
That's it. I'm going to eat a cake at your house.
And then he asks also, what is your favorite cheese pie?
Shut up.
So we're going caving.
No, I'm going to go eat a cake at your house.
Oh. What? No! Where are you going? No. Poet.
Why am I currently on fire?
Magic. My favorite cheesecake is the chocolate cheesecake.
I just actually ate chocolate cheesecake
love chocolate
not
cheesecake.
30 minutes ago.
I don't get why it takes forever to go through another portal now. Oh, Jesus. Now I'm on fire. But I'm not taking any damage. I don't know.
Why is there fire there?
Because 1.9 is completely not buggy at all.
I'm not gonna rant. I'm not gonna rant.
Not gonna rant. Not gonna rant.
What is fire about it?
Elijah Jackson asks, what is your #1 pet peeve? Don't say each other, the cats, or the kids. Where are
What?
you? What is your #1 pet peeve? Don't say the cats, each other, or the kids.
My biggest pet peeve are ourselves, the cats, and the kids.
You're so full of it.
I wouldn't say any of those are pet peeves.
No, none of those are pet peeves for me. What really drives me crazy? I'm trying to think. Ow! Rude!
It actually made a pretty
It
cool
did.
sound effect.
It really did.
That was the sound of your face.
That was the sound of my face being hit by your fist.
Your jaw being broken.
Oh!
My biggest pet peeve are people who say no offense, but.
Oh, yes. That drives
Like,
me
that is the
crazy.
worst. Those words before anything, it's gonna be terrible. And I mean, like, I've had this conversation so many times, and then I'll get those comments that they'll be like, no offense, but Poet, you're awesome.
I know, and it still bugs you.
And yeah, even those still somehow bug me.
You know what really bugs me? Now that we're talking about this, the comments that drive me the most crazy, that annoy me the most, are probably comments. Okay, I play the game I play games not the correct, most efficient way. I'm lagging so much.
Should we go to Santa's house and then go from there?
Okay, then we'll go to Santa's house. Where are you?
I'm right here.
I don't see you at all.
Hello? I'm right in front of the portal.
I don't see you at all. Oh, there you are.
I had to hit you. almost.
So my biggest pet peeve are people who try to tell me what to do in the game. I mean, there's when I ask for help and assistance, and then there's the people that want me to play completely different than how I play.
Or the ones that are like calling you a total noob for doing certain things a certain way on episodes that are like your first time ever playing it. Those ones bother me too.
See, that doesn't really bug me either. If it's my first time playing, okay, I don't know anything. But okay, let's take like Pirate 101 as a game I play.
Yeah, but that's my point, is that it's the first time I'm playing it. Of course I don't know anything. You don't have to post a comment telling me how terrible I am. You know what I mean?
Okay, Pirates 101, I have a crew. It's not the best crew that you could have. I have like people that I could be using instead. But I like this crew I have set up because they're all girl pirates, and I think it's kind of cool that I have a team full of girl pirates. And so I use it, and I have people saying, "Why don't you use because they're better?" And it's like, no, I like using the people I use. I'm not gonna change it. And then they're like, "Go buy training point." No, I will play the game how I want to play it. Same for Ark. Go do this and that in Ark. No. And I even actually one time got so annoyed by it that I went and replied to everybody's comment just by saying no. It was annoying.
Yeah. So needless to say, our pet peeves surround YouTube.
Yeah, I don't really have a lot of real life pet peeves.
YouTube is fake life, by the way.
No, I just mean
We
like...
can just share a boat this time, right?
Oh, we can. You want to steer?
Yeah.
Hi.
All right.
Your cape is like in my face.
You're chewing on it.
I am really.
Whee! Oh, this is fun. Have you ridden on a boat yet?
Yes, I have. I have one in my inventory. Whoa, what are you doing? Oh my god, I'm gonna be sick. What are you even doing? Okay.
Oops.
All right, so now I'm steering.
Oh.
Ready?
Your cape is like flapping around like crazy.
Oh, that's
Is
right.
mine doing that?
Yeah, it was. It was in your face. Or it was in my face. So, yeah, those are our pet peeves. Aurora Avery says Q&A for you. What are the pros and cons of leaving Canada and the pros and cons of moving to the U.S. besides being with me?
Okay, well, the pros of leaving Canada?
Yes, the pros and cons of leaving Canada.
And the pros
and cons
going
of
to
moving
the
here.
US.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the cons of leaving Canada is that, number one, I get free health care.
Your family is there.
And we have restaurants like crazy here that are so amazing and incredible.
Yeah, like restaurants here are mostly... Oh! So I crashed. It said the server kicked me off.
So, can you not control the boat by looking anymore?
Nope. You have to
Kinda
use the
stinks.
controls. I know.
I mean, it's hard to get used to. It doesn't so much stink, but...
Okay, so the pros and cons of living in Canada. Cons are free healthcare.
Yeah.
And the
things
restaurants.
Like the restaurants are amazing here compared to like all the chains that America has.
Yeah, the restaurants that aren't chains aren't very big, and they don't last long here.
Yeah. And just, I mean, I don't know of any real food like in the supermarket or anything that I would miss, but it is different in the United States, it seems. So
food's smaller. Cereals boxes are smaller.
Cereal boxes are smaller.
We'll just have to go to Sam's Club, get a Sam's Club membership, and then we can buy bulk cereal.
Right. Just get bulk. Costco.
So the pros of leaving Canada?
Pros of leaving Canada that don't involve you, because those are like the pros of going to America.
Yeah, that's the pros of going to America. Leaving Canada. What's a good thing about leaving Canada behind? The internet will be cheaper.
That's true. Things like internet, cable,
the cost of living,
any technology whatsoever is cheaper, and the prices are way cheaper in America too. Like that's kind of a pro of going to America. It goes hand in hand.
Yeah, true.
But like a lot of the prices are crazy in Canada. We have the same prices. Like a $20 shirt there will be a $20 shirt here, but our $20 is worth like nothing in America, so it makes a big difference.
Yeah. So what are the pros and cons of coming to America?
Well, I mean, getting to the weather, obviously.
Yeah, it's warmer here.
Being with you and the family.
Well, they said besides being with Win.
But I mean, that's it. Why would I move to America if you weren't there?
Yeah, it's not the greatest.
I wouldn't by choice.
I mean, at this point, it looks like Trump's going to be president.
Oh, God. No, he won't be.
Well, Bernie didn't win.
Hillary Clinton being president might not even be.
Yeah, I know. Better, so I'm sort of like... Yeah. Okay. So the question for me is, if you were the one moving to Canada and leaving the U.S., what would be the pros and cons for you? Yeah. Honestly, if it wasn't
leaving my parents and family and stuff behind is it's a con for sure. But
yeah, leaving my family would be a con for leaving too. But I can't because of my kids. So if I were to move to Canada, I'd be leaving all of my kids behind, and I can't do that. But let's say that I could take them with me. The cons would probably just be, honestly, that Canada's cold.
It is in some parts.
It's cold, and
definitely.
Other than that, I wouldn't mind living in Canada. I would move to Canada if I could. It'd be easier probably.
We're not going to Santa's thing. We're just going caving near Santa's thing.
Yeah, so that's that. Let me see here. Thomas Kirkham asks, what season do you prefer?
Springtime.
I actually like fall. Fall is my favorite because it's done being overly hot. And it's just comfortable. See, here in the spring, it rains constantly. So don't be Arrow of Discovering.
Arrow of Discovery.
I fell down in the hole. It was only 1 block deep, so it's okay. Shut up. I thought it was deeper. Yeah,
go to
fall.
Dave's house.
Fall is honestly my favorite season, though, because the summer gets really muggy here, and then when it starts to get a little bit cooler, the breeze is like, oh, it's so nice and crisp and cold. And then you've got like a good couple months before it starts raining.
See, that's why I like the spring, is because it's cool, but there's no sight of winter, well, except for you. But I mean, no sight of the season winter in sight.
See, yeah, but here in Michigan, it's just rainy in the spring.
Yeah, but I don't mind the rain. I actually enjoy the rain more than any other weather thing.
Well, then you'll love it here because it rains a lot.
Like, I don't mind that at all.
Here, it's like Michigan's very precipitous.
Precipitatious?
Yeah, precipitatious. Because we get a bunch of lake effect weather. So, I mean, we get lots of like snow in the winter and we get a lot of rain any other time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, fall is my favorite. Spring is his. Let me see here.
My favorite is winter.
Prime Plays says, when y'all get married, would y'all make a photo or videos or like a vlog of it? And they actually typed out y'all.
No.
We might post one photo, but
okay, yeah, photos for sure, probably.
Photos for sure. We're not gonna make a video of it.
No, because I mean that's a private thing.
Yeah,
that's our thing.
It is. Are we going down into this ravine?
You might see actors and things. Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
it's pretty good. You might see actors and stuff getting married too, but you don't generally see the actual marriage being like broadcast everywhere. It's sort of weird.
Yeah.
And if you did, it would be like sort of hamming it up, and I don't like that really.
This zombie doesn't want anything to do with me.
Good.
Oh my god, put me on fire. Here we go. Here's some ore here.
I'm dead. Oh, no, I'm not.
Don't die. So, yeah, we're not going to make a video. We're not going to do a live stream because some of these people asked me that too, and it's like not happening. We might post a couple photos, but that's about it. It takes so much to kill these things now.
I think that was the same amount as usual. 3 hits with my axe.
Okay, Saffron Moonpire asks, first question, any games you are looking forward to playing in the near future?
Mm,
I'm playing Stardew Valley, so that's pretty much all I'm looking forward to playing in the near future.
I mean, I have this humongous list of games that I want to play now that I got from my Steam wish list. So
What game are you looking forward to playing next?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No. If I knew, then I'd probably be playing it.
He would be too, because when he starts playing a game, man, then you can't get him out of that game till he's done.
Yeah, like that's
here's
kind
a
of
pit
how I
right
play
here.
games. Yeah.
He does. He just gets into a game and then he's gone until it's done.
Until it's done, and then once it's done, I'll either love it or hate it. But I usually try to beat it at least.
Yeah, he does. He will play me. I can play like a game a little bit and then not play it for a while. And
Just
then
look at when I got this game called What was it called? Hacknet.
that Hacknet game. You were on that constantly.
I was like addicted to it.
He
I couldn't stop
was.
playing.
It was amazing though. But I like it when you're really into a game like that. It's adorable to me for some reason.
Yeah, when I completely ignore you and everything around me, it's so adorable.
But that's you. I do things like that too. When I get into a game, all I can do is think about playing that game. So it's kind of comforting knowing that I'm like not the only one. Like sometimes when he'd be over, I'd be worried that he was going to think I was playing games too much. And then I remembered that I'm with Poet and he's the same way.
Huh?
2, any games you played in the past that you miss playing?
All of them, like retro games.
We were
You
talking
know-
about this game that last night too that I remember playing back in the 90s or early 2000s called Eternal Darkness.
Yeah, that horror game.
Yeah, and it was a really good game. Not only because it wasn't because it was scary. That honestly wasn't the big thing about it. It was so innovative to me. Like having that sort of experience, I miss having that.
You know what's kind of crummy about that game
But
is that Nintendo patented that system,
so nobody else can do that.
so nobody else can do it, and it's sort of like, I don't know.
It's rude.
I hate patents.
My
I don't know
shield.
if I've said this before. I don't know if I've ever gone so far as the rant is on that before.
Well, I think
but-
they're a good idea for some things.
No, I hate patents
Why?
because they are inhibitive. They prevent change and upgrade. They
But if you
prevent
have an idea,
the possibility,
you should have the ability to protect that idea and be the only one that makes money off of it unless you give your permission.
Why?
Because it's your great idea. It's your invention. You came up with it.
Yeah, but shouldn't you then be the forerunner and strive hard to make it better?
You should. That's the thing. If you don't change it or do anything
Just
with that
imagine
idea.
if we lived in a world where the PC was patented. And I mean, I know that PCs generally are patented in some way, but I mean, like, what if only one company could create PCs?
Yeah, I can see where you're going. But the thing is, like, what if you came up with an idea and then it was something that nobody had ever thought of before? Wouldn't you should have the rights to. I think it's not that people should not be allowed to do anything with it. I think that if you were to use somebody's idea, you should just have to pay them like a fair fee or something.
I disagree.
I do. I think just ideas, like, people should be rewarded for something. I mean, who would ever. Companies would just totally run the world then, because it's like, okay, so I came up with this idea and this company goes, ha, nice idea. I'm going to go make money with it because I have the ability to advertise it and make it mine and
But that
profit
happens
from your idea.
anyway. I mean,
Not if you have a patent for it.
yeah, but okay, but it still happens. You're not preventing anything. Because look at, like, iPhone versus Samsung phone.
Okay.
It's not like one said, okay, well, now I've patented touch screens like Palm did, and now you can't ever make them ever again. The other company just figures out how to do something in a certain way that makes it possible.
I've lost you completely.
I don't know where I am.
I've been mining. Oh, well. I'm all stuffed up.
But, like, my point is that a company will still take your idea and run with it anyway. Like a virtual reality headset. Oh, Oculus is great. Let's just ignore the fact that the HTC Vive does just about everything the same or better. Like, it's it's patented clearly, but
Yeah.
another company will still come around and do that same idea and probably do it better. It doesn't fix anything. The only thing it does is prevent a Star Trek universe where we all have the most amazing technologies ever. Just imagine what could have or should have been created but was blocked by patents.
Okay. I do get where you're coming from.
Like I just feel like we should live in a world that isn't so caught up on making money because it's my idea. Greed, greed, greed. I mean, it's just, I don't know. That's my opinion on it. I've had this rant so many times before in my
I didn't
own brain.
honestly knew that you felt that way, so it's good to know.
Yeah, just in case you're thinking of coming up with any patents.
Right?
Might want to run it by me. But no, my point, I guess, going back to that game was that, like, they've patented this, what do they call it?
It was called the sanity system.
Sanity system, yes.
Like where
Nintendo patented a sanity system.
If you lose sanity in this game, basically they had like these effects that were really cool and kind of immersive because it made it look like your TV was like changing volume or turned off completely, or your GameCube had disrupted. And
now I do know that some video games out there do that in a way. Not so much dealing with sanity, but just dealing with like scaring you by doing things like that.
They might not call it the sanity system, but it is.
Yeah, look at that game you just played where it started messaging you from Steam.
Oh yeah, that Pony Island game. Yeah, it did do that.
Or like on that Hacknet that I was just talking about, where you get a blue screen of death kind of message. You know, like games still kind of do it.
It's immersive.
But I think that they could do so much more if we had games being developed, especially horror games these days, that could deal with sanity systems.
Yeah, I really like that game.
Someone argued on one of the things.
Hi. There's a ton
one of these forums that I was reading about it. He argued that they could never uphold the patent because how do you prove what sanity is?
True.
And he kind of had a good point.
My dad actually has a couple patents, just so you know.
You know what? That doesn't surprise me. Your dad seems like the kind of guy who would have patents, but I also assume, and I don't take offense to this, but I also assume the patents are for ridiculous things that nobody cares about.
They're actually like he has a patent for a couch integrated computer,
right?
And an entertainment center integrated computer, and there's gold.
UHC
and and an end table integrated computer. So those are his patents.
Yeah, but is that really something the consumer needs?
No, it was just more like they're actually in his house too. Did I ever take you to his house?
Yep.
Yeah, I did.
Yes,
did I show him to you?
I saw.
Yeah. He has patents on all that.
Emery like a goldfish.
I know, it's terrible.
Don't push each other with this lava here.
The third question is, are there any video games that you are better in than Poet is? No.
Oh, but I didn't finish that one question about, like, are there video games that you miss?
What video games do you miss?
Yeah, like, I miss retro games, like, Zork, or, like, not so much NES games or SNES games, because there are similar games these days, but there were certain games that were made and they were brilliant ideas, and then they kind of just nobody ever made a new one. And I remember when I was growing up, it was always a matter of like, ooh, I can't wait until like graphics get better and then these kinds of games will be so much better, and then they just aren't.
No. And
since I don't know programming or anything, well, I do know programming, that's a bad example, but since I don't want to get into programming, video game, it's just a matter of, waiting for some indie developer to decide that it's a good idea to do it. Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, if that had a brand new version, it would be amazing.
I think that's why I like Stardew Valley so much, because I loved Harvest Moon.
Or look at
the fact that somebody has made Harvest Moon, but like that same feeling I had from it. But
yeah, exactly.
But they've taken it to
give you that same feeling. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like Age of Empires is my other thing, because it did it so well. Those kinds of games so well. And I know that there are other games like it out there, but none of them are the same. None of them are any good. They're not Age of Empires. Just like Jurassic Park.
I'm lost.
There are other ones. Do you want to go out now?
Yeah, let's go
You
out.
want to go out with me?
Sure.
See, guys, that's how you ask. See how she reluctantly said sure? We're getting married. This is still... It's still unsure day to day.
Whatever. It's not unsure. Stop. He lies.
I may be lying, but they heard it. They all heard it.
I'm also stuffed up and it's annoying me because I can't breathe through my nose suddenly.
But what were we just saying?
Age of Empires.
Age of Empires, yeah, good. It's not the same. They're not the same as like those classic ones. New ones can be made, but they're not gonna be as good.
That's the thing. A lot of games have tried to remake Harvest Moon,
Yeah.
and they weren't the same. And then
Right.
I played Stardew Valley, and it totally just brings me back. I love it. I'm
Or,
so
like,
into
Ocean
it.
Horn did a pretty good Zelda clone.
Well, it's not like Zelda is missing. Zelda's here still.
Yeah, but Zelda sucks now. Same with like Mario, even Paper Mario, and the Sonic games. They're just not the same. They're terrible now.
So that's
I
that
like
question.
them, but they're not that good.
Do you think there's any games that I'm better at than you?
Rocket League.
I suck at Rocket
World of
League.
Warcraft.
You've never played Rocket League.
That's
can't.
why you're better than me.
It doesn't count if you've never played him. I can't run through you anymore. It's so weird.
Solitaire.
Solitaire, whatever.
I don't know. What games do we both play that like is a competitive game that can be measured by who's better?
Any game that's competitive that Poet and I both play, he's better at.
No. What game?
I'd barely say we
Exactly.
might be equal at TNT Wizards.
TNT Wizards?
Yeah.
I think I could beat you at TNT.
I don't know. We were pretty evenly matched.
I'll let you think that.
Okay. I think I'm pretty good at that game.
Mini games don't count. Here's a cave.
Oh, okay. So the next question is from Lucky. What is your favorite iPhone, iPad app? Also, do you remember me from your streams? Yes, Lucky, I remember you.
iPhone app. God. My helmet has zero. My helmet has zero durability left.
Yeah,
If you so much as even touch me.
If I punch you with this. Don't do it. I see the way I play iPhone apps is I play them for a while and then I don't play them ever again and then I finally remove them from my phone.
There's this piano app that I just
He
absolutely
still has.
love. I love it and I play it every day. I'm not even kidding you.
He does too. Like when he was here, like occasionally he'd be playing on it. Wow.
Yeah, but like right now I play it every day.
Really? You only
Yeah.
played it occasionally when you were here.
Well, that's because I don't like the idea of being like it's kind of rude if I'm just sitting around and all of a sudden
I did all the
playing
time.
a piano
though.
on my phone.
Yeah, but I played on my phone all the time when you were here.
Yeah, I know.
I'm addicted to my phone.
I wouldn't say that those games that you were playing were necessarily rude, though. I don't know. It's just something about
Well, this is a great
like
cave.
when you're playing the piano or like a Guitar Hero style game.
There's noises. It's like when
There's
Beth
noises
plays
and-
that anime game that she plays with the music.
Yes, and I mean the thing is though that you can't even look away from it for a second. You have to be
True.
like, completely trained
Yeah,
on it.
the
and
games
just
I
didn't feel
play.
like
Don't do that. I just fell.
feel like that was what I wanted to do when I was with you guys. So
See, when I'm on my phone, it's usually I'm looking at Twitter. That's honestly probably my favorite app is Twitter because I'm on there all the time.
I can't really think of anything else. Like I don't do much on my phone. I play Jurassic Park Builder on my phone
Do you?
way more than I play. Yeah, every other day I have been collecting my coins.
I tried playing that. I just couldn't get into it, but it's not my thing.
It's a coin collector. That's all that it is.
Yeah, it was one of those clickies. You
Yeah.
just log in every now and then and click.
To be
click,
fair,
you're done.
the only reason I play it on my iPhone is because I have that video on Facebook I do with it. So
Yeah. Okay.
other than that, I don't really do much on my phone.
Yeah.
Seriously, it could be a flip phone and I'd probably be fine with it.
Not me. I'm on my phone too much. I watch. Oh, my Viki app is probably my favorite thing because I watch Korean drama on my phone.
Okay.
I love Viki. Winged Platypus asked, "Have you ever read a book and then liked the movie based off of it?" No, I can't think of any.
Hitchhiker's Guide.
No, because they totally ruined the movie, the book and the movie, because it was so much
Jurassic
different.
Park.
The book was better.
Congo.
I never read Congo.
The Andromeda Strain.
Never read that.
Uh,
I read The Hunger Games and the
Some
movie.
of All Fears.
I like The Hunger Games probably about as much as I like the books.
I don't know. I've mentioned a bunch of
Harry
Mike
Potter.
Wright
I
books,
think
and
the
then
books.
Who wrote
better.
Some of All Fears?
Oh, I know what books I liked better than the movies. Twilight.
Harry Potter.
Twilight. No, the books. Harry Potter books were better than the movies, but the books of Twilight were honestly way better than the movies.
So basically, nothing you have mentioned yet.
Twilight was better than the movies.
Yeah, the movies were better than.
No, the book was better than the movies. They want to say, have you read a book and then like the movie based off of it?
Yeah. The opposite of what you just said.
Shh, I'm stuffed up and confused.
Your brain is stuffed.
It is. It's just like my nose is plugged, so now I can't even think. I can't get oxygen to my brain. Hey! Rude.
Shortcut.
No, there's no movie based off a book that I like more than the book.
Like, okay, but I like movies way better than I like books in general.
See, I like reading more than I like movies.
And I think that when you go and watch a movie based on a book, that you have to look at the movie on its own, because I don't think you realize, like, there's the obvious ones, like all of the different series, like Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter and Twilight, and so on.
Yeah, I like those movies better than the books.
Lord
of the Rings. Because
Yeah,
I
the
cannot
books were
stand
rather
reading Tolkien's
dry.
writing.
6 pages of singing a song in a tavern and then move on.
No, he doesn't use punctuation. It drove me insane.
Yeah.
So
But anyway,
I couldn't stand reading those.
My point was that I don't think like those are the obvious ones where a movie is based on a book.
Yeah.
But there are so many where it's like a movie, even Oscar-winning movies, will be based on the story or the short story or the biography or the,
Yeah.
There's so many more than I think we even realize.
The Princess Bride, the movie was exactly like the book, and I like that.
There were a lot. There are a lot.
Ooh, I lagged.
Even if it's like based on the experiences of a certain person, often it's based on the book that they wrote or something.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there are probably way more than we realize that we really enjoy, but just don't really associate it with being based on a book.
Man, you just go so far.
When anybody asks that question, they're talking about an epic movie, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like an epic of some kind. But, like, I'm sure that some of the documentaries, well, not documentaries, but, like, movies based on someone's life, like The Revenant was based on, I think, a book.
Oh, I didn't know.
I think it was. It's based on a true story. And if it's based on a true story, then that story was probably written down somewhere. And
So
then
it's
they
a book,
base it on it, right? Like,
technically.
The Pianist was probably written down first. Like, these aren't just firsthand experiences, are they? Like, I don't
have
think
no
so.
idea.
I think these are...
Oh, was that you?
Yeah. I think these are all stories, and they are amazing, amazing movies, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Sterling Birch Martinez asks, why does Poet like golden booties and crafting tables?
Who wouldn't?
Is that your answer?
First of all, you always have to have your rubber booties around because you never know when you might get your feet wet, like I'm just doing right now. Don't laugh, it's true.
It's like your towel from... Oh, Jesus!
Right, it's kind of like that idea. It's my towel.
It's your towel from the Hitchhiker's Guide.
Yeah.
Jeez, oh, Pete, skeletons take forever to kill.
Everything takes forever to kill.
Okay. Being
And
prepared.
crafting tables because of
Code.
because of this thing I said on Red Cubed way back in the day. Where
What
one of
did
my
you
pet peeves. See, I'm segueing to the first question. Was it the first one? One of the
I don't
first
remember.
questions. What are your pet peeves?
Yeah.
One of my pet peeves always was on Red Cubed anyway. That I hate when people just leave crafting tables lying around.
Like I do.
In random places.
Like
when
I
you're
do.
in the middle of nowhere and suddenly there's just a crafting table sitting around. That was one of my pet peeves. And I said that in an episode, one of my first Red Cubed episodes. And then Drew pranked me by placing crafting tables, spamming them all over my base.
What a good friend.
And it became a thing where, you know, if I see any crafting tables laying around, then I'm going to steal them because I hate them laying around. And it kind of evolved from there. And then with Code, it's because he has that stupid quest of his
To never craft one.
He never will craft a crafting table ever because he doesn't want achievements. And I just kind of feel like I need...
Oh!
What?
Yeah.
I feel like I need to force his hand by stealing all of the crafting tables around him.
Considering there's people like me on the server, though, he's always going to find a crafting table somewhere.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing. I mean, that's why it's more of a game than anything.
So, that is why. There you go.
I want him to, like, have to search, though, you know? Like, I don't want it to be
Ouch.
easy. Do you have food?
I do. But I don't know where I am.
I'm at the entrance to where we went down.
I am so far down into the cave.
Next question.
Next question.
Megalodon.
Q&A. Shrew Boyd asks, did you see the Deadpool movie? Yes.
No.
Poor poet.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm not, like, running out there to see it. Because you know me in movies.
Yeah.
Like, if
I can see it again with you.
If that question had been, you know, are there any movies based on comic books?
Hey, I found you.
I would probably say no, none. I hate all movies based on comic books.
Here you go. I just dropped steak for you.
Okay. I think that the problem with that, I've gone into it before a little bit, even in your Q&As a little bit. But
Yeah.
like the problem with that is that they kind of trivialize comic books as being just an action adventure or something
Yeah,
for kids.
so I don't want to, like, I can't talk about it because you're here and you haven't seen the movie yet.
Yeah.
But I know that you're going to be disappointed when you do see it.
But that's just the thing, is that like the comic books themselves have so much substance to me. They have so much meaning. They do so well. The writing is always so good. And the movies, the writing is always so bad. So it's kind
No,
of...
the writing, all the writing is good. It's just some things happen that aren't very Deadpool-esque, I think. I feel.
But
They aren't very true to
that's the
character.
point, is that you can have literally hundreds of issues of a comic book written by hundreds of different writers, and it'll still all be in the same vein. And then you end up getting a movie made, and they write it as though they've never so much
Read
as
a
picked
single
up a
comic book,
in
yeah.
their lives. So it's just kind of,
Eh.
I don't know. Comic books are always so gritty and meaningful, and movies just aren't. So.
But you like movies better than books.
But I do. Because I
Okay.
like mindless adventure, you know? All in its right place, though.
Riverside Acrocanthos Srirachas asks, if you had to move from the U.S. and go to any other country for the rest of your life, where would it be?
Canada.
I would live in Italy.
I'd live in a hut.
In a hut.
Mongolia.
In Mongolia.
One of those, what are they called?
I have no idea.
Man, it's gonna bother me that I don't remember the word for those little huts that they live in.
How do we get out of here?
From here? Down here, I think.
Okay. I would live in Italy because I would just, I don't know.
Italy.
Or,
So we came down this way.
I don't know.
Italia.
How many more questions we have? Not many more. Okay. Well then,
I don't think this is the way. Oh yeah, it is.
Sooks plays says, when would you rather be a Jedi or a Saiyan? I would be a Saiyan. Sooks, Soox. Sooks.
Sucks.
I would be a Saiyan and would move to Canada, or would Poet move to America? Poet's going to move to America eventually.
I have to.
Yeah.
Not that I hate it. Like, I don't want to give people that impression.
Like,
That
I have to.
Yeah, I hate America. Though I do remember, especially when I was younger, it was one of those places where you'd look at how the politics are, you look at how
shake your head and
the corporations act.
Good thing I don't live there.
One of those things where it's like, yeah, exactly that. Like, oh man, thank God I'm Canadian. And then, like now, I never thought that I would move there, but for love, you'd move anywhere.
Love is a many splendored thing.
No, but I mean, like in an alternate reality.
Ooh, I just made this zombie mad at the skeleton. He's gonna let him kill the skeleton. They're fighting each other.
But anyway, in an alternate reality where you were living in, like, let's say New Zealand or something.
Okay.
I still would have moved to New Zealand. Like,
yep.
It's not a matter of it being America.
Yep. It's just where I am.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, wow. Don't be pushing me into this.
What? I'm not.
You're such a brat. Crap.
Should we jump down? How many questions do you have?
Not very many. Would I rather be a Jedi or a Saiyan? I don't know. I'm not really into the Saiyan universe. Probably be a Jedi.
A Jedi or a Saiyan?
They're like not even in the same like.
No, of course I'd be a Saiyan. I mean, even if they were on the same plane of existence, Saiyans can freaking fly. And turn into giant.
See, I don't know what they do.
Destroy everything.
I don't know what they do because
and
I
then
don't
go
ever
Super
watch.
Saiyan and can blow up planets with probably a mere thought. Like, that's a Saiyan. A Jedi can do a few backflips and wave around a lightsaber. Like, that's not. You can't compare it.
There you go. Saiyans are better than Jedi.
It actually makes me mad that someone would ask that.
Your nerd senses are offended.
Right? Like, if you say, like, which would you rather be, Superman or Goku? That's an argument.
Okay.
But
Goku or Obi-Wan Kenobi, it's not a contest.
No. No.
Lily Pads asks, who's your favorite character off Sword Art Online? And do you have any advice for a freshman in high school in making new friends?
I like that one guy with the headband. What was his name?
Sword Art Online? Oh, gosh, the red-haired guy.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
Liked him.
I liked, I can't think of any of their names, Ruth. Because like I said, my nose is plugged, so my brain doesn't work right now. What's Kirito's girlfriend? Asuna? I like her. Asuna. Yep. Yeah. She's my favorite.
Kirito.
I would love to be able to cosplay Asuna.
Mm-hmm.
But it probably never happened.
So would every girl ever, probably.
Right?
Cosplays.
Oh my god! Do you have any advice? Do you have any advice for freshmen? Oh, he's a little baby! Look at him bounce. He just takes off. Hi.
He's tiny.
Did they get smaller?
Sure looks like this guy did.
That's a baby, I think. This is an adult.
Yeah,
over
I know,
here.
but I don't remember babies being that small.
Their legs are smaller, I think.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Maybe
their back feet
we're
look
crazy.
We're probably crazy.
Yeah, more than likely. Advice for a freshman?
Making new friends in a new school. Are you in a new school? Because if you're in your same school, making new friends, you're basically a freshman with all of the people that you've been in the same grade
Yeah,
with.
but even then, like, I kind of know where they're coming from because, like, I have sort of the same perspective because I was a freshman in a school where I didn't know anybody.
Yeah, but don't you
My brother went to a high school where he did know everybody.
Why wouldn't you know the same people you went to school with for years?
Because I didn't want to go to that school where I was bullied for 9 years.
That makes sense.
And
so
I
don't know.
decided to go to a different high school. So
you might have advice then, because I don't.
And my brother went to a different high school where he did know everybody.
Uh-huh.
And it was still different for him.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I had my friends. Okay.
And I think that it's this generation, this new generation, more than anything.
I had my friends when I became a 9th grader, I had all of my friends I had in 8th grade, so.
See, I think that's changing now. Like I guess it is the case where sometimes you stay friends with people forever. But like I find it more and more frequent, especially when my brother was in school, where people who used to hang out together, people who used to have a friendship together, once they get to high school, it was sort of like there's new people, new friends.
Yeah, but it wasn't like you grew apart because you started freshman year. You grew apart eventually at any time of the year.
But I think high school gives people that opportunity because often you get people from multiple different schools going to the same high school.
Well, it does make sense too, because once you join high school, instead of having the same class all day long, you're suddenly in a bunch of different classes.
And you can pick and choose.
And then you get exposed to more different students. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, more friendships can grow and you become older and you like different things. And
yeah, sometimes it doesn't work out either. I don't mean to scare anybody, but I mean, sometimes high schools
Where did you go?
Are sort of not the greatest either.
Yeah, because I have like one friend still from high school, and we're not really that friend. Like occasionally she calls me when she has problems with her computer, and I ignore her, and that's about it.
Right.
Because I feel like she is just so different than I am now. But she still tries to be the same. She is the same, but I just grew differently.
Yeah.
She honestly has not changed. She still lives with her mother. She lives with her mom. I'm a mom, and it's kind of creepy to me. So yeah. Basically, know that things change constantly. I don't.
Yeah, especially when things get way different when you're finally done with school. Like, I mean, even university level, college, school.
Yeah, you'll make new friends at college and stuff too. So all of this is all temporary. Everything is temporary. Just keep in mind that it doesn't matter what happens in high school. It's not going to affect you for the rest of your life.
Exactly. Yeah, like the very fact that it's a question that you ask right now, it kind of...
You're worrying way too much about something that's temporary. And like, I know it feels so important right now.
Same kinds of questions, but like now that I've been past that, I'm like, why would I even care?
Yeah, honestly, because it's so short of a time in your life.
It's so short. 4 years might seem like a long time, but it's not. And then you're done with it, and you probably won't even remember the people you went to high school with. So it's like one of those.
Just
things.
Enjoy it. Just don't take anything too seriously. Enjoy your time, and it'll all work out. Honestly, that's my advice. Tyler John asks, what's your favorite dinosaur? Because that doesn't get asked every single time. I'm going to say...
I like the new...
I like the beaver. The new giant beaver.
I was going to say, I really like what ARK has now added, the Helicoptosaurus.
The Helicoptosaurus, the Flappy Bird?
Yeah. They probably took like Archaeopteryx and added some propellers or something just because they needed to. And it can collect poo. Why?
My favorite dinosaur is the giant beaver because they're awesome, even though they didn't really exist.
Yeah,
what about the giant shrimp?
This giant beaver did exist, though.
Did they?
Of course they did.
Were they that big?
They were probably, yeah.
Oh, they're my favorite. I think they're pretty cool looking.
I dropped 2 of them at your base on art.
Oh, I love
Right
them.
on top of your base because they were getting eaten by terror birds.
They're my favorite. Yeah, they
Uh,
get eaten by terror birds all the time. What's your favorite?
But that's not a dinosaur. Like
According to
I have
Ark,
be
it is.
nitpicky, a beaver is not a dinosaur.
According to Ark, it is.
Yes, but Ark is so.
What's your favorite dinosaur?
I
I wish I had my ice walking boots.
Helicoptosaurus, I said.
Helicoptosaurus. Okay, so let me see here.
From the Cretaceous.
Reese Whitehouse asks, "What is your favorite Minecraft animal?"
Uh,
I don't know. The horse, the new skeleton horse.
the new living beat creature.
There's no living beat creature.
There should be though.
I like the new skeleton horse. I think that's cool.
Skeleton horse, zombie horse. Yeah, I don't know.
I think they're cool. They're different.
Yeah. I would probably say that my favorite. Are we talking about hostile or passive?
I want to say passive.
Well, I think that rabbits are pretty keen.
I'm not going down there. We have like one more question, I think. Yeah, we have one more question. Sunshine DJ asks, "Do you or anyone you know celebrate a sweet 15? Or does everyone who isn't Spanish celebrate sweet 16? My friends gave me a weird look when I was talking about having to plan ahead for my sweet 15, and they just gave me a look like, what the heck? I know it's big in the like more Hispanic families, the quinceañera, which is the sweet 15.
Right.
So I don't know anybody who's actually celebrated it, but I do know about it because I do have family that,
You've got Hispanic family.
Yeah, I do have Hispanic family, but they don't celebrate it, but I know about it because of them. So my 15th birthday was nothing. So my sweet 16 was nothing. So
I had a sweet 16.
Did you really?
I really did.
Oh my God.
Me and my besties.
But I do know a lot of people who do celebrate it, but I not personally.
No, I've heard of sweet 16. I've never heard of sweet 15.
The quinceañera?
Never heard of that.
Oh, really? It's like really big though. It's like they don't celebrate sweet 16. They just celebrate the 15th birthday. Like
I've
it's
never
a
really
big
known
thing.
anybody to celebrate their 16th either though. Like
No, I mean girls in high school were like my sweet 16, but honestly it wasn't any different than their other birthday parties. But
Yeah.
the quinceañera are big. Like they will rent a hall and the girl will get to wear a princess dress and a princess crown and she gets really spoiled
but I
rotten.
think that there are people, especially in America, I would say, who probably celebrate their sweet 16 that way as well.
Not anybody I knew, but I do know that the quinceañera was a big deal.
Canada doesn't really have a lot of big celebrations like that for trivial things like birthdays. Not really.
Whoops. Yeah, your birthday wasn't even that big of a deal, really, was it?
What? My birthday?
Yeah, you didn't really have like a birthday party for.
I've never once had a birthday party.
That's insane to me.
And I never got presents for my birthday either.
That's insane to me. But that's
I mean,
not.
that's just my
your
family.
family.
That's not like what normal people do.
Did you ever go to a birthday party?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like Canadians don't have birthday parties.
No,
it's
that's
just
what
your
I'm saying.
family.
It's my family being.
Your family.
Yeah.
Well, when you're
probably had
here,
some
we're gonna
kind
have birthday parties for you every year.
They probably had some kind of excuse. All came down to price at the end of the day. But yeah, I had been to like a few parties that my friends had hosted and that kind of thing.
So that's it. No more questions. I have no idea where we are. That way home?
Yeah. Maybe.
So definitely, if you guys want to ask more questions, leave some questions down in the comment section below.
Mm-hmm.
Or like Poet says, you're not a fan.
Yeah, that's right. That's what Wynn's saying right now. Don't necessarily leave them to me, though. I mean...
Yeah, because he can't always join me for Q&A Friday.
It's actually kind of a fluke that I could this time. So.
Yeah, he's been busy working on his house, so it's kind of nice.
Found our exit.
Did you? Oh, look at that exit.